Could the Warriors have made a blockbuster move that would have changed the landscape of the NBA? In a surprising twist, Golden State showed serious interest in a prominent forward, stirring excitement among the fan base. Despite the chatter, the player opted to stay with his current team. But the implications of this pursuit are massive for the Warriors' strategy moving forward. Don't miss the details, and be sure to like this video to keep up with everything Warriors related. As we dive into the latest news surrounding the Golden State Warriors, let's talk about something that had us all on the edge of our seats during the offseason: the pursuit of Lauri Markkanen. The Warriors made a significant push to acquire the all-star forward from the Utah Jazz. And while the excitement was palpable, it ultimately ended with Markkanen signing a 5-year, $238 million contract extension with Utah on August 7th. That means he's off the trading block for at least the 2024-25 season. Reflecting on this situation, I've got to say, the fact that the Warriors were interested in him speaks volumes. It shows that the front office is still hungry for talent and willing to make bold moves to stay competitive. Markkanen expressed that this trade interest felt like a sign of respect, and honestly, I can see why. When other teams want you, it means you're doing something right. But now, as fans, we have to consider, was this pursuit the right move? Given that Markkanen was in the midst of contract negotiations, he had the luxury of choice, something not every player gets. He mentioned being able to tune out the noise and focus on what was real. And as someone who has already navigated the tumultuous waters of free agency before, moving from Chicago to Cleveland, he seemed to handle this situation with a level of maturity and poise. But let's be real. It's a bit of a gut punch to know the Warriors missed out on a player who could have added significant firepower to our already potent lineup. So what does this mean for the Warriors moving forward? With Markkanen staying put in Utah, the focus now shifts back to our squad. We need to assess how the roster looks after a somewhat turbulent offseason. The Warriors have made some moves, but without Markkanen in the mix, does our roster have enough depth to contend for another title? There's a lot of talent, but can we truly sustain a championship run? I can't help but feel divided on this. Sure, we have our core guys, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, but as we all know, age and injuries can play a significant role in a team's performance. Adding someone like Markkanen could have alleviated some of that pressure, particularly with his scoring ability and versatility on the floor. So, was it a missed opportunity? I think it might be. With the current lineup, we have to see how the pieces fit together. We've got some promising young talent, but will they be enough to fill the gaps? The coaching staff will need to get creative to ensure we maximize the potential of every player on the roster. It's a delicate balance of development and immediate production, and frankly, it's a bit of a tightrope walk. And let's not forget the emotional roller coaster that comes with being a fan. We want to win now, but we also want to build for the future. How do we reconcile that? I want to hear from you. What do you think? Was it the right call to pursue Markkanen aggressively? Or do you believe the Warriors made the best of a tough situation by focusing on what they already have? I genuinely want to know your thoughts. Share your expectations and frustrations with me in the comments below. It's vital for us as a fan community to engage in these conversations, especially as we gear up for another season. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on all things Warriors, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to receive all the latest news and insights. We're just getting started, and there's so much more to discuss as the season approaches. Let's keep this conversation rolling.